Sometimes people ask me, "Hey Andy, how do you maintain such an amazing physique and always look so put together?" All kidding aside, I do love to run, and it's something that I've kind of picked up over the years. I never would have ever thought I'd be a runner. And as we get ready to begin a new year, so many of us will make resolutions. So many of us will think about the things that we want to do and the things we want to accomplish. And I always look to marathon training. It's a great metaphor for the spiritual life. And I want to share three real tips for you kind of going into the new year based on marathon training. Because the spiritual life is not a sprint. It's not about running as fast as we can. It's a long journey. And I think too often, I know as a marathon runner, sometimes I start off too fast. And so I've been training for so long for this race, but when the race comes, I start to sprint, I start to go too fast because your adrenaline's pumping. And we can do this with resolutions, whether it's we're going to work out or do different things. But I think in our spiritual life too, we can try and do too much. So one of the things we want to do is kind of keep a steady pace and really just have a reasonable goal to grow in our spiritual life. And how do we do that? I want to share two other things I think that are really important. It's our long run and it's our fuel. So our long run, when you're training for a marathon, you'll do some shorter runs, but once a week you're doing a long run. You're doing something that is the most important thing for your training. And so for us in our spiritual life, that is our prayer life. Everything else kind of flows from that. That if we're not praying, we're not growing in our consistency with God and our real honesty and vulnerability with God. We're going to struggle to follow him. So look at your spiritual life and how are you growing in prayer? How are you allowing God to speak to you on a regular basis by being consistent? And the last thing is, I want to say is, you never get to the finish line alone. Because if you get to a finish line and there's no one else there, you're probably not at the right place. Because at the end, there's always people to cheer you on. You always want someone kind of running next to you. And so I want to challenge you as we begin a new year. Who are you running with? Who is there cheering you along? Who are the people that you're bringing alongside of you to Jesus and who are challenging you in your relationship with Jesus? And if you're looking around you and you don't see anyone, I want to encourage you to pray for people to walk alongside of you. I want to encourage you to pray for people that you can bring with you to Jesus. I think if we can focus on those things this year, we can have a year where we really allow ourselves to encounter Jesus in a new way, to grow in our relationship with Jesus, but also to bring people to Jesus with us. God bless you. God bless this new year. I'll be praying for you. Please pray for me.